Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and again I am introducing another project that will run throughout 2021, and this time it's my project pan. So every year I did the project pan, but last year I cut it off short. I cut it around June or I think July. I just stopped project panning last year because I just wanted to go through all of my makeup in the natural process without me putting them in a project. But this time, I don't know, I hit pan on the highlighter that I will be panning this year, and it just made me want to go back to project panning. And also, I'm no longer doing like 20 products in 2020 or 21 products in 2021 simply because I just don't have that much product that I want to use up or to pan anymore, because last year I have really been good at dwindling down the makeup products that I have in some categories. Now for this round I only chose 5 products because first, I don't have a lot of products anymore. I usually only have 1 or 2 products per category, well, except for lipsticks and blushes and eyeshadow palettes, but for the rest of my makeup I only have 1 or 2 per category. That means to say that the products that I am using are not like extra, but these are products that they are good. I actually like them, but I'm not gonna repurchase them because I either want to try something new or I just prefer something else. So these products, don't get me wrong, they're not bad. It's just that I need a little extra push for myself to finish them up, because with project pan it encourages you to use up makeup. So I just hope that this project will make me do just that, so that I'll be able to roll this out in my collection and bring in something new that I really want to try. And if you guys are new to my channel, you might think it weird, why am I trying to use up my makeup? It's because I just don't want to be overwhelmed with my makeup. I want to be able to use all of my makeup, and but I also would like to try something new. But before trying something new, I want to use up the existing makeup that I have so that I can get my money's worth, and also I can get to enjoy my collection, and also I don't have to keep on buying makeup while I already have a lot of in my drawers not being used. So that's the point of project pan. So the first item isn't really makeup. It's this perfume from Dolce and Gabbana. It's Rose the One. I did a declutter of my perfumes 2 years ago, and currently I only have 5 perfumes, big bottled perfumes. Right now I only have 5, and this one is my least favorite of the bunch. So this was gifted to me, and I prefer subtle scents, but this one is a bit too strong for my liking, so I would like to use it up. So instead of marking it like this on the sides, I decided to mark it this way, so because this space is narrower, so it's easier to see progress per month. And I don't know about you, but for me it encourages me if I can see a little bit of progress. So this way I can see just a tiny bit of progress per month, hopefully. So this is my starting point, and my goal is really to use it all up, so that hopefully if I get to travel again, I would be able to buy another perfume, because that's one of my goals. If I get to travel to another country, I'd like to buy one perfume just to make me remember that country or that place, that experience. So it's going to be a very expensive resolution because perfumes are very expensive, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it in every country that I get to visit, but that's the goal. And then moving on to the makeup, I have here my Dipbrow pomade in medium brown. I still loved it. Medium brown is the perfect shade for me. It's just that with Dipbrow I have to use a brush, and I don't know, and the brush, sometimes the product in the brush gets stiff, and it's just a bit too high maintenance for me, so I'm trying to use up my dip brows. And after this one, I still have another dip brow which is darker, so it's going to be harder to use up again. So this year I just want to at least roll out or empty one of my dip brows so that I can focus next year on the other pot. Then after that, I'll just have my staple dip brow. So this is my starting point. I was planning this last year, and my goal was to just put it empty the other half, and I think I'm already more than halfway. So I think that's good. So my goal would be to use it all up. It's going to be hard to use this up because dip brow, it's very pigmented, and I only need to use a little bit. And also, I don't go out a lot. I work from home. But hopefully, since I'm still doing YouTube, I'm just going to use this all the time when I'm filming. So I hope that that will be enough for me to use it all up. And so yeah, and I'm just fortunate enough that this hasn't dried up yet, because I know that if you live in a colder climate, the dip brows tend to dry up quite quickly. But this one, I've had this since 2016. Well, I opened this 2018, but I bought it in 2016 if I'm not mistaken. So, and it still performs well. And yeah, I'm just so lucky that this hasn't dried up yet. But in terms of cost, this has been very worth it, because I bought this for around $20, including tax already, and the amount of usage that I already got from this, I already got my money's worth of it out of it, and I could actually just throw it in the bin, but why would I do that? It's a good product. And then lip pencil. I'm not really a user of lip pencil, so I'm trying to use up my lip pencils one at a time, and this one is my shortest one, and this is a red one. So my starting point is this. It's in this one. And then the next item is this Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. Nothing wrong with the product. I am in the shade medium, but it just has a little bit of an ashy undertone for me. It's medium, but the undertone is quite neutral to cool. It just looks a little bit grayish on me. It's not that bad, but I just want a concealer that's a bit closer to my undertone. And I removed the foam just for just so that it's a bit more hygienic. And also, I find that if you remove the foam, it's quite faster to use it up, because since there's no foam that soaks up the product, because if there's the foam, usually you don't have to twist it every time you use the concealer, because there's still some product left in the foam. But since I removed it, I have to twist the concealer every time, and I find that I use the concealer up quite quickly. So I only opened this last December, and unfortunately I haven't been really sleeping well, so I needed a lot of concealer in my under eye, so that's why I'm already in this level. But yeah, this is going to be my starting point for this concealer. And then the last but not the least, and this is probably going to be the most challenging, is my Becca Champagne Pop highlighter. This is the reason why I decided to do another project pan this year, because yesterday when I was putting on my makeup, I was able to hit pan in the center. So I'm not sure if you can see, but I was able to hit pan in the center, and I was like very motivated, and I know I still have a long way to go because I repressed this already 3 times. That's why I have like a little bit of a pan in the sides, and yesterday I hit pan on this, but I still have a lot of product around the pan. So this is going to be challenging, but seeing the tiny pan in the center that I have been able to do for the past, I don't know, 3 months of on and off use of this highlighter, it just motivated me to use it up. And also, this is one of my oldest makeup in my collection. This is from the original formula. I got this early 2016, before around February, and I remember that specifically because I was trying to get my hands on this before they stopped selling this, because this was limited edition before. But the day after I got this, Becca and Jaclyn Hill announced that this was going to be permanent. So yeah, that's why I remember when I got this. But yeah, it's a very good highlighter, and despite its age, it's still good. So yeah, I'm gonna try to use it up. I'm no longer a highlighter person, and if I could, I'm not gonna wear any highlighter anymore. The only reason why I'm wearing highlighter is because I have them. That's why I really need to force myself to use them, because I just want to. There's nothing wrong. It's just that my preferences have changed, but I don't want to waste. I just don't want to throw this away, because you know they're very expensive, and I have 3 full-size Becca highlighters, so I definitely need to use up one so that I can focus on the 2 other remaining ones. So yeah, those are the 5 products that I'm going to try my best to empty this year, and I think all of these are going to be manageable, considering I don't, as I mentioned earlier, I don't have a lot of makeup left. The only challenge in here is really the highlighter and perhaps the perfume, but it's really more on the highlighter, because with the perfume, I can just spray it throughout the day, but with the highlighter, I don't really touch up. But yeah, that's gonna end this video. I hope you found this helpful. If you're doing project pan, let me know down below, and how many are you trying to pan this year, because I think 21 in 2021, that's a lot of product, especially if you're only panning makeup. If you're panning skincare as well, then that's gonna be easy, because panning skincare is quite easy since you have to put skincare products every day, twice a day. But with makeup, especially with lockdown, even with the vaccine, we're still not going out, so it's going to be challenging. And 2021, that's a lot. Let me know let me know what's your number, but for me 5 is enough. But yeah, that's gonna end this video. I hope you found this helpful. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you on my next video. Bye guys.